Jackson, what is it do you like about this defense the most, playing defensive end in it?
This defense is unlike really anything I've ever been a part of. It's pretty special. We got a lot of guys flying around, and during practice, it's like a known thing that the standard is we're going to run to the ball and we're going to be tough. And if somebody's not upholding the standard, we get on them. So it's a pretty fun time.
Coach Newberry describes it as both chaotic and at times aggressive and fast moving. I mean, explain the chaotic description of it.
Yeah, I mean, we're moving a lot pre-snap, and after the snap, we're moving too. So, I mean, it's hard for the blocking, for the O-line to get the responsibilities down. So it's chaotic for them. We know what we're doing. It's a pretty beautiful thing for us, but I'm sure it's chaotic on the other side.
What's your biggest responsibility as a defensive end?
I mean, just like anybody, do my job. The changes every play, but as long as I'm doing my job, the thing I'm supposed to do that play, it's just as important as anybody else's job.
Do you like having three guys down on the line with you each and every time?
Oh, yeah, I love that. And when Crow comes up on the edge, it's four guys down. I love that, especially for pass rush, because it gets a lot of heat on the guys. And it's not when it's only three, you get some double teams, which isn't the best for pass rush. When it's four, it's mano a mano. It's a good time.
And what's it like looking over and knowing there's a senior next to you?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, I was with these guys traveling last year, Pitt, Marcus, and Crow. And it's awesome. We have a lot of fun out there. There's a lot of stuff we're talking about. So,
last year, a big contribution in special teams. What was the big difference in both spring practice and in the summer practices that you think took your game to the next level, where you were able to get a chance to start?
I think I just listened to guys around me, some seniors like Josh Webb, Anthony Villalobos, Jarvis Polu. I just listened to them, put my head down, kept working. And I kind of had to assume a role of leadership. I mean, nobody was going to give me a role of leadership. And whether other people were responding to what I was saying or what I was doing, I was trying to lead by example. And that was enough to get me in the starting position. But, I'm not settling anywhere. Like Coach Newberry said, no one's safe. We got to keep working every day. So it's a constant grind, keep that spot.
Defensive line, sometimes you could have the best game of the year and your name will never be announced over the PA or on the radio with us. Mm-hmm. But that's you doing your job, right?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. When we signed up, when you're a defensive lineman, you're not looking for the spotlight. You're just looking to do your job. And we were talking as a D-line. We have a talk every night before the game, just a D-line as a group. And we talk about our goals, preparation, what we want from the team. And everyone was on the same page. We don't care individually what we do. I mean, I could go the whole season without getting a tackle or a sack, and I'd be fine if we had a special defense and a group of guys that were just getting after the ball and we were making 3-and-outs. Like, that'd be so much cooler than any individual stats I could ever get. So,
and I would imagine maybe the best game that the defensive line would have would be like when Diego would get 9 or 10 tackles, because you guys are holding up your guys, giving him a chance and the linebackers a chance to get in there.
Exactly. A lot of our job is kind of to get the offensive linemen off their track to guard the line or block the linebackers and get them some open shots. And we love it when Diego's coming off the edge or coming through the middle and making a big play. That's awesome. That means we did our job.
Practicing here on the banks of the Severn River, a little different than Barrington, Illinois.
A lot different, yeah. Today, some people were talking. It's a little cooler today, but people were talking about, oh man, when it gets cold, it's gonna be tough. But I'm like, it doesn't even get that cold over here. I'm worried about the heat. I'm glad the heat's kind of going away. So.
What's it like being at the academy, playing with players that are from all over the country? I mean, a lot of schools are regional, but here at the Naval Academy, you're playing with guys that are from all over the country.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You'd think it'd be a big difference, and you'd think it'd be like a lot of different personalities, but like there's guys from Hawaii, guys from all over West Coast, East Coast, and we're all pretty much the same kind of guys, all hardworking and all just have the same kind of humor. It's a good time. So
I think we all know what an economics major is, but what's quantitative economics? Throw that in front of it.
Quantitative economics, it's just econ with a little more math based. It makes it a little harder, but it's not too bad.
Have you decided what you want to do in the Navy?
Definitely want to go Marine Corps, exploring Marine Corps aviation and Marine Corps ground, just kind of talking to some officers in those regions, trying to see what they like or if they like it and what would be the best for me. So, how fired up are you guys to go and play at Memphis? I'm so pumped. Both my parents went to Memphis back when it was called Memphis State. So, my dad's rooting for me, but he's got a bunch of buddies coming to the game that are rooting for Memphis. So I can't wait to beat his alma mater.
I heard Coach talking about how cool is it that it's going to be on national TV.
that's awesome. You know, we love that. Get Navy's name out there. You know, last year wasn't the year we wanted, and we're here to show people that that's not us, and this year's series is new to us. So
Thanks a lot, Jackson. Good luck.
appreciate it, guys.